I made the mistake of posting Ask Me Anything on my main channel's community tab, and this got 1,000 questions. So I'm gonna be answering the questions that you're dying to hear, and I'm sure that all of them are fantastic and really, really heartfelt questions. Who would you rather spend a year alone with, Mikey or John? I think if Mikey and I had to spend a year alone, assuming it's like in the same house and we're locked, because you say alone, one of us would no longer be alive on the other side of it. I think Mikey and I would strangle each other. Mikey and I are really good friends. We also sometimes want to hit each other in the head with wiffle bats. So for my safety and for Mikey's safety, I'm gonna go with John. Do you ever regret the interesting things you say? No, I don't have that thing in my brain that makes me feel embarrassed. It's not there. If you're one of my friends and you're with me in public, you know this. I will do anything and everything legally available to get a laugh. At some point, you just gotta realize that like people are gonna judge you, but what does that matter? It's not like you're gonna ever see them again unless you're in my case and then they do see you because you're all over their For You page. So no, I don't regret anything. And I'll keep saying dumb stuff. Clip it. What's a piece of advice you'd give to people trying out content creation for the first time? Don't. You will have thousands of people on the internet DMing you photos of Gardevoir. You don't want that, but I do. No. We gotta cut that. If you weren't doing YouTube, what would you be doing? Also, a jet plane could literally have enough room to land on top of your forehead. What? What would you be doing? Squishy007_, I'd be doing your mom. Do you ever throw for content or keep certain jokes running? Like no Pokeballs or killing off Mons? No, I just suck. Nothing's intentional. I just put myself in riskier situations because I have more fun that way. If you could choose anyone to collab with, who would it be and why? Well, I tried that and
He said, hey, Pokey, do you want to play Pokemon sometime? Do I look like I'm playing Pokemon right now?
it didn't work out too well. What are your experiences living with ADHD? Has it helped you or not with content creation? That is a hard question. I've had ADHD since middle school and I don't take medication for it. There's upsides to it and then there's the immediate worst downsides possible. It's really hard to be a content creator with having something that can severely limit your ability to work. But I don't take medicine for it for a reason. Not saying that you shouldn't take medicine if you have ADHD. It's just this is just how I choose that I wanna live. It has my downsides. It really comes into effect with personal relationships more than content creation. If you know anyone with ADHD, it can be very, very difficult to have friends sometimes. If it's not right in front of you, it's not in your mind. So just a lot of things, they go past me and I'm like, oh, balls. I had to go mess with that. Oh, balls. I totally forgot to do that. But it also helps sometimes because I'll involuntarily hyperfixate on something, which I'm currently doing with a project that's coming out very, very soon that I've put way too much money into, and I'm never gonna make my money back, but it's gonna get at least 10 million views. So I'm excited for that. What am I talking about right now? Hyperfixating. That's how I blew up on TikTok. I was just so depressed and went into a hyperfixation mode where all I did was wake up, think, breathe, research, record TikTok, nothing else. And making 2 highly edited TikToks a day, every single day for 3 months to get yourself from 0 followers up to like 300, 400,000 is not healthy. It's never healthy. It's not sustainable, but my brain was just like, driver's seat, putting this into 5th gear, slamming on the gas. It also doesn't help that TikTok is not an evergreen platform. In order to stay relevant, you have to keep posting, which is why I really enjoy YouTube right now. I just said everything except for this question. Has it helped me or not with content creation? I'd say it helped. It also hurt a lot, but comes with the job. What got you into Pokemon and streaming? And do you have any childhood memories with Pokemon? Every single time a Pokemon game would come out, in our farmhouse, I would lay upside down with all the blood rushing to my head, playing my Nintendo DS, just farming Pokemon all day. I didn't shiny hunt, I just played Pokemon, bro. Literally all I did. Every single Pokemon game, every iteration of a Pokemon game, Dash, Coliseum, Pokemon Pinball. I love Pokemon, man. It's one of those games that just I grew up with, and it's one of the most fun and probably best franchises out there. A lot of people don't know is I played the card game. I played the physical. I just have a Charizard laying not in a sleeve right here, and it's starting to curve a little bit. Don't hate me. I used to play the card game, and I would travel around the country playing in events, and I would just stream the game for years before I really kind of knew what I was doing with content. I love Pokemon, man. How much did you pay John and Mike to be your friends? $350,000 a month. Sometimes $400,000. How do you sleep at night knowing that you cheated in so many of your runs? Have a great day. I don't sleep. I have ADHD. Do you consider yourself more a YouTuber, a TikToker, or a Twitch streamer? I don't know. I don't know. I get recognized as a TikToker, but my career and the way I make money is by a YouTuber and Twitch streamer. If you ever call me a Twitch streamer, I'm going to ban you. I don't know. What? Answer in the comments, bro. Am I an influencer? What is your big project? You're gonna find out soon. Can't tell you. Which one do you regret most? Madecliff or Wapcliff? I don't regret either of them, bro. You know how many views I got off that? How does it feel to find and fail so many shine? Hey, don't include that question. Are you a Sonic fan? If so, what's your favorite game in the series? Sonic Adventure DX, I rented from Blockbuster, and I still have it to this day. I think I can say that because Blockbuster died 15 years ago. I never returned it. Blockbuster, if you're watching this, that was a joke. What are your pronouns and what's your opinion on the LGBTQ plus community? You can call me anything. I don't really care. And I think I speak for all of my friends here that we want our communities to be in a place where anybody can come and feel safe and just have fun and laugh, you know? We're playing Pokemon. Whoever you are, you're welcome to be a part of the Cliffside. When will Pokey SMP come back? The amount of times that I get this question on a daily basis. Pokey SMP was one of the most fun things that I'd ever done. And it absolutely blew up after we ended it. I don't know. It'd be nice to bring Pokey SMP back, but everyone's just doing their own thing, and I don't know. It's really hard to get a group of people and to create a big project like that. So I don't know if it's ever gonna come back. I'm sorry, but it would be nice to. How bad would you say middle school and high school were? I hated school. I sucked so badly at school. I was one of those kids that just aced every single test, didn't do homework, because all I wanted to do was play video games. I treated middle school and high school like a joke. I dropped out of college just because I didn't have the skills for middle school and high school. But it worked for me. I don't think college is for everyone. And don't tell your parents I said this, but I'm really big on taking a gap year. Take a year after high school because you're still a child. I am 24 years old and I am still a child. I don't know what I'm doing. I had to schedule lawn care and schedule a doctor's appointment. Nobody taught me how to do that. I think putting kids into the most stressful situation ever, which is college, right after they finish high school is not the greatest idea. Take a gap year and find out what you want to do, you know? No rush. People with master's degrees are still working at minimum wage jobs. The world sucks. Hey, Cliff, do you support the LGBTQ? I am a trans girl. I want to know. Absolutely. Welcome to the Cliffside. It's probably been asked, what were you doing? What were you doing before blowing up on TikTok and YouTube? I was streaming on Twitch, and then a really bad year happened, and I stopped, and I was a waiter at a sports bar. Talk about learning people skills and not getting tips. How many times have you been to New Orleans? Twice. Cafe du Monde is fantastic. I like beignets. What's your favorite toilet paper brand? Charmin, ultra strong. Gotta buy the 24 packs. Does this video have a sponsor? That's the way we lead into, thank you, the sponsor of this video, the subscribe button. Please click it. You getting more hoodies and hats made for your merch store? What if I told you a new merch design was coming out very soon? Did you ever have a really awkward IRL fan moment? Yes, but that is a story for its own video. Choose wisely. Is it okay to be attracted to a fictional character? Listen, real people will let you down, will break your heart, and will run all over you. Fictional characters won't. What's your favorite part of making content? The money. Do you have a girlfriend in real life? I don't date. Why would I go out and spend money when I could just stay home and play video games? I'm single, but that doesn't mean that you could be DMing me. Listen, if you DM me and your boyfriend's is in your bio, I'm screenshotting it and sending it to him. Stop doing that. It's weird. Who is your mommy? Your mom, Jessica. It's her. She didn't tell you? Every fan whose mom's name is Jessica right now is just unsubscribed. If Cynthia and John and Mikey were drowning and you could only save one, where would your honeymoon with Cynthia be? You're assuming that I would take hoes over bros and not save my really good friends? John and Mikey have been there for me for this entirety of quarantine and just, I could never. Italy. It would be Italy.